Okay, good evening everyone. It's a bit weird tonight because we're back in the pub and we're live, but we're also doing it in the pub as well. There's a lot of background noise in here because the football's on. We've got 13 on at the minute, which is good considering it's only 8 minutes to 9. But you've got me for the next 5 minutes and then I'm going to have to go and hand sheets out. You're going to get the pitch around. It's going to be automated. The pitch will stay on screen for 30 seconds. And then that'll keep going till about 9:30 when we'll start on your questions. So it's going to be a bit different from the last few weeks. It might work, it might not work. I could do with knowing whether this is actually working now, in all fairness. 1 sec. Again, I don't know if my live comments are working, so I need to log on the phone and see if we've got anything on there. Someone could type something in the comments, that'd be great for those of you that are watching. 1 second. I'm hoping that we've got Marie. Also, we're live if you're coming over here. So I'm hoping Marie's on and she's actually sorting out all the live stuff. But as I say, you've got me for the. Oh, we've got comments, which is all good. So that's Kerry and Stacey on from the guinea pigs. As I say, we're in the bar. I can't do it anywhere else because the Wi-Fi doesn't work. I've tried doing it on the computer as well to get it on the screens in here, but we can't do it. We've got Helen McComb. But yeah, there's not much else to say. Sorry, it's weird because I've got people looking at us, whereas normally I'm just at home. And it is a bit strange. So, as I said, 9 o'clock, I'm going to put you onto an automated pitch around, whereas the people in the pub will get the age-old paper pitch around. And then, let's say yours will keep strolling for 30 seconds through there's 20 pitches, there's 10 celebrities. You've got a name an alcoholic drink, and then there's 5 on the dingbats. If you need to, you can pause it and fast forward through, but they'll be on till 9:30, which is when we start asking the questions in the pub, and then that'll be live in both places. And we'll see how it goes from there. So I've not seen Marie on here yet, but I'm assuming she'll be late because she's always late for everything. But Kerry, if she's not on by the time we finish, can you collate the scores? Because that would be great for the people who are doing it on online. Curly's on. Curly, be pleased to know I've already knackered the telly, but I've refixed it again as well. So Curly will know what I mean by that. We're not too bad. Still got 20 on, and there's a few in the pub down the bottom as well. So that's not too bad. Telly's not better. There's football on. So once I leave you in about 5 minutes, I'm going to. I'll be knocking the mic off and that, so you won't be able to hear everybody. To do the quiz, I'll be here. Yeah, you'll be able to hear us. Yeah, the mic and everything will still be on the same.
Alright, are you doing a card for me?
Yeah, I will, because they'll be able to watch it on here. Yeah, no worries. I'll be through in 5 minutes. So again, a bit different from sitting in the home when there's either me or nobody, and Marie, and the girls. Mum's on. That's all good. But so it's a work in progress. As I say, I was hoping to get it on all the TVs in the pub as well, but for some reason I can't get the laptop to talk to the TV. That's something I'll have to figure out at a later date. But I think we'll get there. We will get there, and if that's the case, it opens us up to do this and that, because I'll have to do it in both formats anyway for the pub. But we'll wait and see. It might not work from your side of things. You might think that it's taking too long, or I don't know, it just doesn't work, it's too noisy or whatever. But we'll play it by ear. It's the first one. We're up and we're running, we're working at the minute. So that's the most I can ask for, really. Play your cards right. Play your cards right will be pub only. I've had one person ask already if they can be put in for play your cards right. I can't do it. There's no way that I can work it because everyone in the pub pays their £1 each to play, so I can't work that as well as do it online at the same time. We might be able to at a later date, but it's something I've got to figure out the logistics of it, because it means that people at home would also have to pay like the people in the pub would be paying, because we play for cash in the pub, and it'd be unfair if you had your chance and they've paid and you haven't. But again, that's maybe matter of sorting PayPal out. Again, depends if people want it. So you've got table 6 in as well. That's all good. See, that's Curly. Curly should not play your cards right. You can't do play your cards right, Curly, because you've not paid your pound. So there you go. Yeah. But I don't know. I haven't got anything else to say really. I might just set you off early, but then we might just wait till 9 o'clock because then we'll have people logging on the last minute. But I don't know. It says we've got 27 concurrent viewers, 38 playbacks, so that anywhere between 30 and 40. I know you'd pay for play your cards right, or your calves right. What's a calf? Hey ho. But yeah, as I said, it means us working out logistically, and then I don't know. It's a bad head doing all this in all fairness at the minute until I get used to all this setup and working it in the pub. I think I'd just go pop. Give us time. Never know. But it is nice. It's nice to see people in the pub. I understand people who aren't in the pub and why they're not. But at the minute, I've not been through to the lounge, so I don't even. I think last time I looked, there's about 5 teams in there, which is good. Oh, Curly's going to pay later. Are you going to be up in time to do it, Curly? That's what I'm going to know. As soon as the quiz finishes, you're going to have to run up here. Good luck with that, but we'll see. Yeah, so it's 1 minute to 9. You need your pens and papers. So again, you're going to need 20 on your pitch round this week, not 15. It's 40 questions and 10 music. So if you haven't sorted your sheet out yet, you need to get it done. What else? I don't think I've missed anything else out. So for those who have just logged on, you're going to get 20 pitches. It's going to be automated. My face and the noise here is going to disappear, and it will just go to an automated pitch round. So it will scroll through the 20 pitches 30 seconds at a time, and then just reset and go. It should. I'm hoping, I'm going to test it to see whether it actually resets and goes back to number 1. I'll come back after 5 minutes and make 10 minutes. Anyways, I'll keep an eye on it to make sure that it does. So it does reset, so it should just keep going round and round and round until 9:30. When 9:30 comes, that's when we'll start asking the questions live. And I say it'll be live here and live in the pub. I don't know what it's going to sound like at your end because we'll be on the microphone here. I'm hoping that this mic's going to filter out a lot of it. I can probably knock the mic off. If there's no one sitting up here, I'll knock the mic up this end so you don't get as much echo and feedback. But again, it's a wait and see. But it's 9 o'clock, so if you're not on now, you're not going to get the instructions. So 20 pitches, it's all going to be automated. It's going to roll through, and I'll be back at 9:30. Go running around. So I'll be keeping an eye on the chat. Please don't put any answers in the chat, otherwise I will knock the chat off. But I'm trusting you. We've not had any issues yet. I don't need you all speaking to each other while I'm not here. Anyways, we're going to get started on your pitch round. You're going to get it automated. So if you're all ready, here we go. I think, yes. Yeah, there you go, and it's off. So good luck, and I'll speak to you all in half an hour. a good job I come back and check that because it's not rolling all the way around. But, it's supposed to roll all the way around. It should go on to the next slide. Sorry, it's my bad. You've probably been sat and watching a blank screen for the last 5 minutes. But, oh dear. We've still got yous all on. But, sorry. This isn't fair. In the pub, can they just check behind the bar? Can they just check what behind the bar? I don't understand, Helen. But I mean, I'll be sat here till 9:30 anyway, so when it goes off. Okay, honey. At least you're there. I suppose you could have always rewound it. Don't know whether that's worked or not, but all good. Right, I'm going to take my face back off. She can carry on, and I'll keep an eye on things. Okay, so that's the end of your picture round. We're going to be starting your questions in the next 2 minutes. If you want the picture round back on, or if anyone wants any to go back through them, let us know now if I ever hold your peace, because I need to set up the next bit. But as soon as I can find what I've done with it, it's great when things go to plan, innit? Ah, there we go. Happy days. Yeah. So we need to go to Streamlabs. Oh no, we can window capture. Bear with us. Add source. Oh man. It's a picture round. Let's cancel that off. Shut that down. I don't know. Curly, the telly's a block if you're watching. Tapas, we should be on the questions, and I can't get used to see them. 1 second. There we go. I've got yous. Woohoo! There was a panic on there because that wasn't working. Not yous. Sorry, the TVs aren't working. They think I've got that and I haven't. Which way? Because I'm talking to yous and no one knows who I'm talking to. But hang on 1 second. We just need to go like that. Happy days. So right, so I'm going to introduce myself on the mic to everyone so everyone knows that we're here. I need to make that screen bigger so you can see. There we go. Video capture, and we're up and running. Right, 1 second. Okay, good evening everybody, welcome to Museum Quiz. You haven't got any longer left on your picture round because we're all ready to go. I hope you're all well. It's a bit weird this evening because not only are we doing it in the pub but we're also streaming it live. So if you can't see us, it's because I'm through in the bar, not sat where I normally am. But if you need out, that's where I am if you want to come and give us a shout. I'm hoping that on the streaming side of things everyone can hear us all right there. But we're all good to go on your questions, so if you're all ready, without further ado, yeah, you might as well because the football's not on. I'm sorry, I'd say I'm sorry but I didn't do it. Okay, question number 1. Apart from blue, what 2 colours feature on the Dutch flag? So that's question number 1. Apart from blue, what 2 colours feature on the Dutch flag? Oh, the football's back on. I fixed it. It's got to be Sky's problem. No, it's not us.
He hasn't.
I'm getting rid of that one. Okay, question number 2. Pontoon and suspension are both types of what structure? That's pontoon and suspension are both types of what structure? No, I don't think so. I don't know how much it comes over. We've got the football on here. Can you hear that on your end of things? I don't know. They're on about turning the volume down, but if it's not a problem for you, then we're all good. Question number 3. Which pie is Melton Mowbray famous for? That's which pie is Melton Mowbray famous for? They do take 3 days to make. Do you know, it was on the telly the other day. I don't know if you watched it. Yeah. The question hasn't moved. Oh. Don't know why the question hasn't moved. Oh man. It's one second, guys. I'm assuming that I'm still live then. Becky, can you hear the questions? 1 minute. There's something going on with the Windows settings, sorry.
It's like an 80s sort of. No, it's not 80s. It's more. It was probably late 90s, mid to late 90s.
1 second. I'm getting there, I think.
There was that, and there was another one, but at the same time, it was up the bottom. It's gold. It was called Gold Sword. And you had it as a little shop. It's a gold floating in it. Do you know that?
I don't know why it's not playing, but I've got the window capture up, and bear with us 1 second, guys. That's not what we want. Hello. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that for everyone in the pub. We just we lost our feed going online. The joys of technology. But we're on question 12, yeah, for everyone in the pub that's missed it while it's been going on online. No, we're not. So question 2 was pontoon suspension of all types of what structure. Question 3 was which pie is Melton Mowbray famous for. On to question 4, is Harley Street in London is associated with which profession? So it's Harley Street in London is associated with which profession? If you can't get this, it's because you weren't online last week and when I give you the answer. So it looks like we're live and going again, but that's all good. No worries, Becky, it's a good job someone's telling us. I've just realised when I'm talking to you I don't need the mic in front of us. The rest of the pub doesn't need to hear what I'm saying. Woo! Jeez, running behind on time. Number 5, that's shoe, puff and short are all types of what? So that's shoe, puff and short are all types of what? All good. It's all good from your end, Becky. I had to reset everything back here. You lost your stream, I had to shut down the PowerPoint. It's all stressful times. Can't handle it. I need someone to do my techie stuff for us while I'm doing this. Your first 10 are always easy. No. Because they get a break when we're collecting tickets in and stuff. I know. Question number 6. Which country in Europe had the highest level of excess deaths between February and the middle of June? That's which country in Europe had the highest level of excess deaths between February and the middle of June. Do me, cheers, honey. Do me to make the screen bigger. It's looks alright on my side. There you go. I got it back on. What more do you want? Stop stressing us out.
Alan, did you say Europe?
Pardon?
Did you say Europe?
Yeah, which country in Europe? Not in the world, just in Europe. It's normally Stacey telling us I need to make the screen bigger. Question number... Just put the mic on. Question number 7. What is the name of Nemo's dad in Finding Nemo?
Daddy.
So what is the name of Nemo's dad in Finding Nemo?
Not a clue.
If that's the answer, I'll give you the money myself.
Hey, what was Manchester Pilot's mother called?
How would I know?
Mrs. Pilot.
Julie's enjoying herself far too much. She's fucking the pub, she's enjoying herself far too much.
That's not as good as a crocodile joke.
No. Question number 8. With which boy band would you associate Brian Harvey? That's with which boy band would you associate Brian Harvey? TVs are going off again.
It's not my TV, this is Sky.
It's not.
This is the weather also, this is not.
They may be transmitting from Beirut. Question number 9. What is the list of subjects to be discussed at a meeting called? That's what is the list of subjects to be discussed at a meeting called? Question number 10. With which series would you associate the saying, "The truth is out there"? That's with which series would you associate the saying, "The truth is out there"? I'm assuming that the sound on your end's alright, because no one said anything. I'll get feedback later. The wife will tell her fill us in. Literally fill us in. I'm up in there now, Jenny. I've just had a message of Jenny saying that the questions aren't moving. Whether that's just a loading coming through, Jenny, or you're still on question 1, but I'm up and everyone else is on question 10. Question number 11. Which bird has the longest wingspan? Wingspan. Wingspan is like arms out wide. That's which bird has the longest wingspan? Ask Lucy behind the bar, she knows the answer. Lucy just said seagull. Oh, bless her. can't be doing that bad online because we've got 31 concurrent viewers and we've got 6 likes. So 98 playbacks. That's quite good. That is quite good. But no, it's all good. Again, I don't know how it's working at your end, but I hope it's all good. I know we had half an hour to pitch around, which isn't ideal for you, but you can go and do stuff while that's happening. Question number 12. What is the groove between your lip and your nose called? That's number 12. What is the groove between your lip and your nose called? Now you should know this, Julie, because we told you last week. And all those who did it online should know because we told you all last week. What? The what? Can't hear you. Question 13. Virus isolation in the UK has increased to how many days for those testing positive or self-isolating? So that's virus isolation in the UK has increased to how many days for those testing positive or self-isolating? I don't know how good this microphone is, but you're picking up their conversation in the book. It's great. Question 14. What is the capital city of China? So that's 14. What is the capital city of China? Question 15. Generally, what is Hatton Garden famous for in London? That's generally, what is Hatton Garden famous for in London? Has this gone to extra time?
Yes.
What are they playing for here?
100 million.
But what cup is it?
It's 100 million.
Ah, it's a playoff hard, right? Again, shows you how much I know about football and I don't even know.
What do you mean quiz next week?
It'll most likely be in the quiz next week. Question 16. A kumquat is a small Japanese variety of what sort of fruit?
Say it again.
That's a kumquat. A kum what? Kumquat. I'm been pulled up on my pronunciation. A kumquat is a small Japanese variety of what sort of fruit? No, he doesn't know how to pronounce it.
Sorry, Alan.
It's alright. It's always good if someone's going to correct us. But don't correct us, I don't know I'm doing wrong. We have to figure out how you can get to see play your cards right as well, because you're pointing way high. Might have to change my table to a smaller table so you can see it. Question 17. Which British newspaper used to advertise itself with the slogan, "Are you getting it every day?" That's which British newspaper used to advertise itself with the slogan, "Are you getting it every day?" Question 18. Which colony ceased to be British in June 1997? So that's which colony ceased to be British in June 1997? Question 19. The mountain K2 is located between which two countries? And again, you should know this because I told you all last week. So that's the mountain K2 is located between which two countries? It's going to be a point for each, yeah. We're not doing bad for time, I don't think we are. Question 20. What is Argos stopping after 48 years? So that's what is Argos stopping after 48 years?
Selling
I don't know. Some people are very sad.
There's not even any pictures of 7, 8 women in there. It's like,
Julie's giving everyone at home the answer. Aye.
I'm spoiling it for Paul. I think I'm going to go and join another.
You're spoiling it for everyone at home.
Sorry.
Shouldn't be at home, should be in the pub anyways. Question 21. Finish the theme tune. Can you tell me how to get to where?
I know that one, I know it.
Just, can you finish the theme tune? Can you tell me how to get to where?
I'm trying to get my kid to it. Tell me the more that's how it's got to be. It would be.
It's not Bhutan.
No, it's not. It would have been India, yes, but it could be Pakistan. No. Down that one, right? I can't believe it was a big of.
It's my law. It's my law.
It's probably down that. It's got to be down that bottom lane.
Tell me how to yes.
Question 22. What relation were actresses Audrey Hepburn and Katharine Hepburn to each other? So that's what relation were actresses Audrey Hepburn and Katharine Hepburn to each other?
They weren't related.
That's a great question.
It is a great question, you're welcome.
Were they both around about the same age? What was the age difference between them? Well, that's your reason, that's not mine. What's the that much of an age difference between them? Come on, I'll take it from you.
Well, Ali, you're well late. Never mind, better late than never. That's wrong. Question 22. You've missed 42 questions.
Okay, you go for it. I think the I'm fairly certain it's down there. And I it would be originally India, and probably it's down there. Pakistan took over.
Question 23. Which prince served in the Falklands War? That's which prince served in the Falklands War?
Yeah, 19. 1982. And I was, no, I think it was alright.
You don't have to be sorry, Ali. It's all good. You're right. Better late than never. Oh, it's all going on in the football. Question 24. Which town has the second largest urban area in Cumbria after Carlisle? So that's which town has the second largest urban area in Cumbria after Carlisle? Sorry, we're watching the replay on the football. He's obviously had enough, doesn't he? He just wants to get home. Which town has the second largest urban area in Cumbria after Carlisle? Question 25. Who cleaned up Wimbledon Common and cleaned up in the charts in 1974? That's who cleaned up Wimbledon Common and cleaned up in the charts in 1974. How you doing? Question 26. Which video app is making 54 million available to European creators for their content? So that's which video app is making £54 million available to European creators for their content? Question 27. The jazz musician Miles Davis is best known for playing which musical instrument? So that's the jazz musician Miles Davis is best known for playing which musical instrument? Question 28. Name the fictional town that was the setting for Dad's army. So that's 28. Name the fictional town that was the setting for Dad's army. Question 29. 112 is an alternative to what phone number? So that's 112 is an alternative to what phone number? prefer when I'm sat at the bar. I can just order my drinks. Question 30. Who is the only artist with a top 40 album in every decade since the 60s? Is it Paul McCartney, Barbra Streisand, Paul Weller or Dolly Parton? That's who is the only artist with a top 40 album in every decade since the 60s. Paul McCartney, Barbra Streisand, Paul Weller or Dolly Parton? Question 31. What mark is given by the British Standards Institution? That's what mark is given by the British Standards Institution. There's no break at question 35 for those online as well, because you're going to break at question 40. No, you won't. You're going to break after the music round when I go around and collect everyone's raffle tickets in. Question 32. What sort of museum opened in Keswick in 1981? That's what sort of museum opened in Keswick in 1981? I need to sit somewhere where you can't all hear the answers. I just need to mute your end when I ask a question. Something along them lines. Question 33. What date is View Cinema hoping to welcome back customers at some of its locations? So that's what date is View Cinema hoping to welcome back some of its customers at some of its locations? I don't know if that works, muting you. Thirty-three. What date is View Cinema hoping to welcome back customers? So what date is View Cinema opening back up? Does it mean that's why I said View? Question 34. What was the name of the police commissioner of Gotham City? That's what was the name of the police commissioner of Gotham City? We're streaming live, keep the language down. You tell him, Julie. We're all getting into bother. Question 35. What tribal dance is performed by the All Blacks before an international rugby union match? That's what tribal dance is performed by the All Blacks before an international rugby union match. I think Lucy's forgot about my drink. Question 36. What are the names of the birds in Birds of a Feather? That's what are the names of the birds in Birds of a Feather? Sounds like I mute the mic and they all shut up. Oh, Julie, that wasn't a hint for you to get us a drink. Thanks. Julie must have heard us whinging at you because she's going to go as a drink. Question 37. Which Mediterranean country is part of both Europe and Asia? That's which Mediterranean country is part of both Europe and Asia? Question 38. It was the Qatar Goodwood Festival last week. What is it more commonly known as? That's it was the Qatar Goodwood Festival last week. What is it more commonly known as? So it is. Keeps us cool. Yeah. Yeah. Either of them. Yeah. Question 39. Which three teams are relegated from the Premiership 1920 season? That's which three teams are relegated from the Premiership for the 1920 season? And question 40, last one before we go on to your music round, is Cristiano Ronaldo was awarded FIFA Footballer of the Year. Flight 1549 lands on the Hudson River and the film Avatar is released. But what was the year? So it's Cristiano Ronaldo is awarded FIFA Footballer of the Year. Flight 1549 lands on the Hudson River and the film Avatar was released. But what was the year? Just realised that I'm not downloaded the music round so I can play it around the pub, so I usually get it no bother. They're going to have to wait about 30 seconds. But, we're all good. It's downloading. I just need to find it now.
flew back.
This multitasking's no good.
It was my first flight from Australia to Singapore. There was 5 of us on the plane. It was 2001.
I don't want to set you off at separate times because then we'll be. There we go. Right, we're all good to go. 1 second here, I'm going to set you off both at the same time. So.
Whatever you want, because mine is totally a bin sticker. And actually, earlier, mate. But I don't know what the actual is, so. Not with any certainty, anyway. Julie, your thing will be Friday. There's a shed load of us coming in. There's a shed load of us walking back out. There's no more. Me and Yogi and the guys. There you go. Yeah, it's super making a decision of you. I mean, you get that as well. No,
Raffle tickets, you need to come and give them to us. If you want to finish your papers off and get them swapped with another team, we can get on with giving the answers. So for you in line with us, waiting on everyone to swap their papers over now, you need to be ready. We're about to give the answers out. So I just need to make sure that everyone's swapped the papers. I'll be back in a sec.
Social distancing. Is everybody swapped at the ball? Oh, good. You two swapped up here. Used to be all swapped here. Yeah. You swapped?
Okay, so I think we've got everybody swapped. Okay, I think I've got everybody swapped the papers at this end. You need to be all ready at home. So if you're, Alf, have you got your sound sorted yet? It keeps telling us at the bottom that you've not got no sound. But so if you're all ready, we'll get on with your answers. So number one, on your picture round first, number one was Tamsin Outhwaite. Number two was Russell Crowe. Number three is Al McPherson. Number four is Anthony Hamilton. He was on about pulling out the snooker because there was going to be crowds. Number five is Taylor Swift. Number six is Tony Bennett. Just turned 93, I think, this week. Number seven is Olivia Newton-John. Number eight, Ross Kemp. He's been stung by wasps. That's what that picture is there. So he was commending the NHS for looking after him when he was stung by wasps. Number 9 was Uma Thurman. And 10's Lee Mack. Anti-alcohol drinks, so number 11's Cointreau. 12's Drambuie. 13's Kahlua. 14's Sheridan's. And 15's Bailey's. Julie, you better got all them right. You won the bar. Number 16, this is your dingbats. It's shape up or ship out. 17 was Son of a Gun. 18 is Staying After School, obviously. 19 Stepfather. And 20 was the hardest one. It's 7 periods in a school day. You need to know that a full stop is also called a period for that one. It's not an easy one at all. If you've got that one right, I'm impressed.
This has just got periods in the school day, that's probably good enough.
Periods in a school day, it's close enough, isn't it? I mean, it's not an easy one. Period in a school day, I'll give you that. Okay, on to your questions. I'm just giving you time to top them up in this end. So on to your questions. Number 1, apart from blue, it's red and white on the Dutch flag. I'm not giving you a point for each in that question. Number 1, you should have got it right. Number 2, pontoon and suspension of both bridges. Number 3, Melton Mowbray is famous for pork pies. 3 days to make, according to Julie. Number 4, Harley Street in London is associated with the medical profession. I know that now. Number 5, shoe puff and short are all types of pastry. Number 6, it's England that has had the highest level of excess deaths between February and the middle of June. Yeah, England, not Scotland or Wales or Ireland, it's England. Number 7, it's Marlin is the name of Nemo's dad in Finding Nemo. Number 8, Brian Harvey was East 17. Number 9, the list of subjects to be discussed at a meeting is called an agenda. Number 10, the truth is out there is from the X-Files. Number 11, the bird with the longest wingspan, Lucy, it's not a seagull, it's an albatross. Poor Lucy. Number 12, it's the philtrum, which is the groove between your lip and your nose. Number 13, you've got to isolate for 10 days now if you test positive or you're self-isolating, not 7, it's 10. Number 14 is Beijing, is the capital city of China. Number 15, Hatton Gardens is famous for jewellery. As long as you've got something along them lines, we're happy. Number 16, a kumquat. Kumquat is a small variety of orange. I don't know if you got that. Number 17, are you getting it every day? Was the tagline from the Sun newspaper. Number 18, it was Hong Kong that ceased to be a British colony in 1997. Number 19, K2 is located between China and Pakistan. You should have got that because I told you this last week. Point for each on that one, yeah, point for each. You got there eventually. I listened to your deducting at the top of you. I seen you working it out up the top of you. It was interesting to watch. Number 20, Argos is stopping its magazine or its catalogue or whatever you want to call it. Stopping its catalogue after 48 years. There'll be no more. Number 21, it's how does it go? Sunny days, taking your cares away. Let me go where the sky is warm and clear. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Don't know if that's the right words, but it's something along them lines. Anyways, finish the theme tune. Sesame Street's the answer you're looking for.
How's it go?
I can't tell you how it goes, no. Number 22, Audrey Hepburn and Catherine Hepburn, there were no relation whatsoever to each other. And Julie said that as well. You did say that, Julie. I heard you say it. There were no relation whatsoever. They've tracked back both the family trees and they can't find them anywhere. Number 23, it was Prince Andrew, who served in the Falklands War. Number 24, it's Barrow-in-Furness, is the second largest urban area in Cumbria after Carlisle. Number 25, it was the Wombles who cleaned up Wimbledon in 1974.
Sing the Wombles song.
Underground, overground, Wimbledon Green, the Wombles of Wimbledon, come on away. Tell you what, these are all off the cuff and all mine, I'm great. Number 26, the video app that is making 54 million available for European creators is TikTok. Number 27, Miles Davis is best known for playing the trumpet, or the jazz trumpet. Number 28, it's Walmington on Sea, that was the setting for Dad's Army. Thanks, Becky. What? Walby on Sea. Oh, I don't know. They're only young boys. I'd give it to them. I wouldn't. Have they? Oh no, half a point. Half a point for Walby on Sea. Number 29, 112 is an alternative number to 999. I didn't know that. But it is, if you ring 112, you'll get the 999 number. Number 30, the only artist with a top 40 album in every decade since the 60s is Paul Weller. I think his early days were with some band that I can't remember the name of. Number 31, it's a kite mark that is given by the British Standards Institution. Number 32, it's a pencil museum. Well done to the boys up in the bar who told everybody. That opened in 1981. Number 33, it's the 7th of August, so this Friday that View Cinema is hoping to welcome back its customers, so the 7th of August is the answer you're looking for there. Number 34, it's Commissioner Gordon, was the Commissioner of Gotham City. Number 35, it's the haka that the All Blacks perform at an international rugby union match. Number 36, the names of the birds in Birds of a Feather were Sharon and Tracy. It's a point for each on that one as well. Well done if you got both of them. Number 37, the Mediterranean country which is part of both Europe and Asia is Turkey. That's what I said, Boomtown, not to me. 38, it was Glorious Goodwood. The Qatar Goodwood Festival last week was the Glorious Goodwood. Or Glorious, just whatever you put. Number 39, the three teams relegated from the Premiership are Norwich, Bournemouth and Watford. It's a point for each on that one. Well done if you got all three. That's Norwich, Bournemouth and Watford. And 40, Cristiano Ronaldo was awarded the FIFA Footballer of the Year. Flight 1549 lands in the Hudson River and the film Avatar was released. It was 2000 and... Nobody? No, too late. 2009. 2009. Well done if you got that. Okay, on to your music. Half a point for the artist, half a point for the song. So number 1 was Eminem, Without Me. Only put that in for the Guess Who's Back bit, because we're back in the pub. Number 2 was Elvis with Hound Dog. Number 3 was Prince with Purple Rain. Number 4 was Supertramp with Dreamer. 5 was ABBA with Knowing Me, Knowing You. 6 was Michael McDonald with I Keep Forgetting. I keep forgetting. Julie keeps forgetting. Number 7 was Aerosmith with I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, which is why we're doing it online also. Number 8 was Steve Harley and the Cockney Rebel with Make Me Smile. Either Steve Harley or Cockney Rebel, we'll take either of them with Make Me Smile. 9 was Oasis with Cigarettes and Alcohol. And number 10 was Iggy Pop with Passenger. Half a point for the artist, half a point for the song. Okay, so that's your quiz for this evening. You need to tot your scores up and pass your papers back. Those of you at home, you just need to tot your scores up and put your answers in the... I don't need to speak on the mic. Those of you at home need to put your scores in the comments. Marie's still going to collate them and then she's going to send them over to me. Just take a picture of what you write down, Marie, and just send it via Messenger or WhatsApp or something like that. And we'll have a who won in the pub and who won in the online side of things, and then we'll do play your cards right. So you've got 5 minutes to sort that out from the online side of things, and we'll speak to you in 5. So good luck, and then we'll do play your cards right. Okay, we're back. We're just going to
He's got Sesame Street.
go through the stores for someone. Hang on. I've got Kelly who's ran up from home, so you can play your cards right. So he's hassling us at the minute. 2.
Yeah. No, we didn't get that. What's that? Which was that? Which was that one? That Ziggy Pop one? No. I'll come up with it.
Okay, so I can tell you the answer to the people in the pub. I'm waiting on Marie. Oh, I need to get my phone.
Yeah, we didn't get that. No, we didn't get that.
Right, let's see how the pub did against people in the bar. But, 1 second. Marie, if you're still collating scores, Vincent's got 58. I'm getting that via Messenger. That is no good. I can add that in, Marie, it's all good. I can add that in. Okay, been on, got everybody's scores. We do have a clear winner, but there's a tiebreaker for 2nd and 3rd. Normally online this wouldn't matter, but it does in the pub because you both get a bottle of wine. But yeah, we have got a tiebreaker. So battling it out for 2nd and 3rd, both with 60 points. Both got 15 on the pitches, both got 37 on the questions, and both got 8 on the music. So with 60 points is the 3 Fatties and Gary's gang. Your tiebreaker question is, how many hours of sunshine did we have in May? That's how many hours of sunshine did we have in May? While you're doing that, I can tell you, online, the wife got 38, well done. In 4th place is Kerry and Andy with 55.5. The guinea pigs came 3rd with 59.5. Table 6 came 2nd with 64. But with a massive lead is the Smarties with 68, so that's the online side of things. Now they've done decidedly better than the people who were in the pub. It just shows that they can cheat easier. But while them two are figuring out what their tiebreaker question is, I can tell you the winners this evening with a massive 63 is Worst Link. Well done to you. You got the £10 and a bottle of wine. The other 2 teams get a bottle of wine. I'm just going to go and see what their answers are. I'll be back in a second. Sunshine. Yeah. Okay, Gary's gang have said 434 hours. The 3 Fatties have said 231. One is very close. No. 263, which means the Fatties usually the closest with 231. Well done there. Gary's gang usually miles away. But well done to everyone this evening. We're going to get yourself a play your cards right, and I'll tell you how much we're playing for. If you really want to.
We were thinking daylight.
Oh, they've just said that. Do you mean daylight? No, I said, definitely said sunshine. Definitely said sunshine. We're good for playing cards, right?
Oh, that's not nice, is it? Oh, he's got a sense of humor.
Dave's going to send it to you, it'll be alright. That's 5. I've lost my mic. Okay, for those of you at home, you can't do play your cards right, but the ones in the pub can. Okay, we just set up for play your cards right now. I can tell you that this evening we're playing for £165. Come on. That's because that the money rolled over before I went into lockdown, so we've had I think it was like 119 or something sitting before lockdown. We had £10 that got added in from last week. So, and the first one to have a crack at it, they won the quiz. They have to play your cards right as well, it's worse link. Can they do the double? £165. We're going to have to wait a bit because they're going to come all the way from the bottom end of the bar. So, it's all good. We've got it working online as well, so you can see it. The good thing is that it's Mark and he's going to stay a metre away from us. So where's Link? When you get your first card to Jack, you can keep it and change it.
Where are they going? Where am I called?
I don't know. I think they're coming from Chester. What's the ace? Yeah, we'll do it. Your first card to Jack, you can keep it and change it. Social distancing. Social distancing, Mark.
You don't know. He's behind you.
What are you doing?
Lower.
Lower. You're going to keep it and go lower?
Yeah.
Lower than a jack, it's a 9.
Lower again? Yeah. Lower again.
Lower than a 9, it's a jack. That's unlucky. You should have went higher. I want the third card. Oh, look, the waving. I'm sure they're all waving back to you, John.
I'm sure they're all good.
Oh, don't go anywhere, choose again. Who shuffled these? Shocking. Your first card is 6, you can keep it and change it. I've still got 9. 9 is a good decision. Changing the 6 to a 7, good change. Oh, hang on.
Lower.
Hang on.
Oh, wait a minute. We lost the feet.
No, I've not made the screen bigger. That makes it easy for you to run to see. There you go. What are you doing? Higher or lower than the 7?
Lower.
Lower than the 7 is a 2, well done.
Higher.
Higher than a 2 is a 4.
Higher. Higher.
Higher than a 4, it's a king.
Lower.
Lower than a king, it's a 9. You can keep the change it. You've got the furthest so far.
Change it.
Oh, one cent keep it, 1 cent change it. What are you going to do?
Pencil tails. Change it.
Changing the 9 to a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen, it's a 3. Higher than a 3, it's a jack. Lower than a jack, it's a 5. Higher than a 5, it's an 8. You can keep the change of 3 cards left.
Change it.
Going to change the 8 to a 4, it's a good change. Higher than a 4, it's a 6.
Higher.
Come on, we can't have you going back. Higher than a 6, it's an 8. What a fantastic second to last card that is.
Going higher again?
Yeah.
Such decisions.
We're going higher again.
For 160 odd quid, you're going to go higher than an 8. Higher than 160 odd quid, it's an 8. Yes, it's a high card, just like that. Just like that. I'll bring it down to you in a minute because it's all piled up on the edge. But well done to Wesley. They've done the double, we've not had that done for a while. They've won the quiz and they've won the money. So, well done. But that's us, it'll be the same again next week. So, we'll hopefully have to see you all then. Alright, good night. And for you at home, that's how you even play your cards, right? If you want to do it, you're going to have to come in because that's the only way we can get it. But hope you've all had a good night. Hope it's not been too much waiting around. We are an hour later than what we normally be when we're doing it online. But this is the only way that we can do it. We've not been too bad. We've lost a lot of people and play your cards right there, but it's telling me we've had 154 playbacks. So we'll do it again next week and see how it goes. But as long as I don't get too stressed out. Hope you've all had a good night. I'll see you all next week. If not in the pub, on here, hopefully. Take care. Good night.
Always.